Yes, it's sunset. Right.
This is the BTS.
Yeah.
The BTS.
If you've ever wondered how much food can you truly grow at home, this video is for you. Hi, I'm Chai Ming, a garden designer based in Los Angeles, California. But today I'm actually in San Diego at my friend Kevin's house. You might know him from the Epic Gardening channel. I'm working with Epic Gardening and Home Depot to transform a space in Maine. I'm at Kevin's house to get some inspiration from the project. He has all the Epic beds, and I want to narrow down which beds we're going to use. I thought I'd take you along as I tour his space. Before I give you the full tour, look who's here. I've got Paul.
I'm here, this is our humble abode, and it's looking pretty good right now, right?
It is. Can you show me your favorite bed? Because it looks that good.
Absolutely.
Let me hand you the mic.
For sure. This is my favorite bed. We've got lettuce in the front. There's some variation in the texture, the color. We've got even more lettuce back here. That's a nice deep red. And then we've got, chard in the back, and then some different types of kale, and then lettuce interstitially planted between all that. The nice thing about it is you can harvest all the lettuces at different times, reseed or retransplant, and then you'll have these plants in the back basically through the spring. So it's a really cool bed. I'm very happy with it. We've got the crows hanging out, admiring. Yeah, they're admiring our bed. And it's such a nice centerpiece just faced up against the house. It's probably my best work.
It's truly gorgeous.
Yeah. And, not to toot my own horn, but I do feel like I did a half-decent job planting the rest of the garden as well. The only things that we have left in here from the summer, or late summer, early fall, are the sweet potatoes. So these sweet potatoes will probably stand for another month or so, if I had to guess, and then we've got sweet potatoes in that bed. But as you see in this bed, I kind of peeled them back a little bit. They don't need all the foliage, so I went ahead and I planted the other 2/3 of the bed. We've got a decent amount of radishes, so there are 4 different varieties of radish over here. We've got watermelon, cherry, the black radish that we carry on botanical interests, and then the Easter egg blend, I believe. Some different types of choys. This is a type of bok choy, I believe, pak choy in the back, which has started to bolt, but, the pollinators like the flowers, so we're leaving it there. And then I think we have the bok choy up there, too. Some spinach that needs to get ripped, but then we've got, again,
look how big your leaves are, though.
Yeah, so this is the New Zealand spinach, I believe, and have you ever seen the seeds to that? They're, huge. They're some of the biggest seeds that I've ever seen.
Is it epic?
Yeah, they're botanical interests, but they're super weird. They almost look like the leaves themselves, but they're 3-dimensional.
This is massive.
Yeah, and then...
It's like a meal.
It truly is.
Like a wrap.
But then you cook it all down, and then it's all gone, right? And then brassicas in this bed, some more chard, and then obviously lettuce and whatnot. And then it's really just a lot of that. Try to get a lot of planting in last minute. And I think it did all right. Not too much damage. Some of this stuff's starting to bolt, like I said earlier. And overall, very happy with it. It's going to be great to succession sow, and it's going to look great all year, or all season long, I should say.
All year for us.
Yeah, exactly. Super cool. And then the backyard.
Yeah.
We're getting to it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
And then you have Dragon Alley.
Yeah, so we've got Dragon Alley, but entering Dragon Alley, you have the Rose Arch. This needs to be... Yeah, it's got to be pruned up a little bit. I was haphazardly going through and trying to make it look pretty, but it needs some care.
It's pretty.
Yeah, thank you. And then 6 different dragon fruit varieties. These were planted 1.5 years ago. They have grown immensely since then. They're huge, and they were all from cuttings. Down here was the original cutting that we got, and so you just see going all the way up. Absolutely huge plants.
There's flowers and fruit coming.
Yeah. We'll have fruit through the winter because some of the varieties like the colder temperatures, is what I've realized. Yeah, like the Ecuador Prolora specifically has been flowering for the past month.
That one's so sweet.
It is, isn't it?
Spiky.
Yeah. Spiky. Yeah, definitely. And then once it's mature, you just brush the spines off, and it's a perfect fruit. We can go through the orchard a little bit if you want. So citrus all on the left side looking down this line, and then we've got a mix of stone fruit, and then an apple back there, and then some pomegranates as well, along with a papaya in the back. So What's really cool right now is the pomegranates are looking terrific. Some have split, so we need to get those off the tree, but they're looking great. Also, very spiky plant. Like, I forget every time that I go in there that it's probably going to hurt me. So, always got to be a little bit careful.
Ooh, and you have papayas back there.
Yeah, so this tree has been Jock and I's little special project. Be careful. So we actually learned there are a few things. First, we cut the papaya tree. I think we cut this stalk, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And that...
To stress it?
Yes. So we did that. That gave us probably double the growth from about right here. So all of this is within the past year. The other thing is apparently if you stab the trunk, it stresses it out even more, and then
you get more fruit.
Exactly, you get more fruit, you get better fruit.
Did you stab it?
We haven't yet, but I mean, look at these fruit. I mean, they're looking pretty good. I've never tried green papaya. Have you?
With this in a salad, yeah.
Okay. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Okay. Never done it. I'm usually not a huge fan of papaya, but I feel like if I try it that way, then I can give an honest, holistic opinion on it, right?
Yeah, and I also feel like fresh papaya is different. Like, it doesn't taste as much like rotten flesh.
Gotcha. Okay.
Do you know what I mean? It's got that.
Oh, I know what you
funk.
mean. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like, it's it's hard to stomach for me, but I know that it's so good for you. So sometimes you just have to do it,
the
right?
Enzymes, right? Like, people are taking capsules of it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right, while the team is filming in the front now, we just snuck into the back.
Yeah, so we made our way to the backyard garden.
We didn't make it very far because...
Look at this. Do you know what this is?
Ice cream bean.
It's huge. It's crazy. And we actually have some of the pods on there.
We tried one earlier.
We did try one earlier. They were better a month ago, but you know, you gotta give it some time. It's gotta marinate. It's gotta simmer a little bit. And we've got jujubes over there,
yes.
Passion fruit over there, going over the
pond
water cistern.
Mm-hmm.
So that's actually really nice because it keeps the water in there cool or cooler, so you don't get as much evaporation over the summer. And then, yeah, the pond, a bunch of like pond planting around the sides. It needs to be reset. We had a really dry year, so it could use a makeover for sure. But then going over here, like, we have our pathways that lead to the greenhouse.
I love this pathway.
Isn't it cool? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, DG, nothing special, but it really breaks everything apart and makes it look like it's supposed to be there.
Intentional, super intentional. Yeah.
Exactly. So then we have the greenhouse.
And this is the custom BC greenhouse.
Yeah, it is. The lean-to design, we have vents at the top, vents at the bottom, exhaust fan, and then we have like our custom lighting inside.
It's so nice.
Yeah. I actually got those lights and I had spray paint. They weren't that color originally, so I had to find a color that like sort of matched, and I think I did a pretty good job.
Yeah,
gotta be
totally matched. I wouldn't have known.
Right?
If you hadn't said it.
Well, there you go. Tricks of the trade, right?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, over here we have the test garden or experimental patch. There's some areas that haven't had very much love. We've been gone for a while, so this needs a good reset. But over there we've got the grapes, so those are flame seedless grapes. We have a banana. We know that it's one of two varieties. Absolute mystery as to which one it is, but you've got a pretty good guess, right?
I think you guys said it might have been a blue Java, but it doesn't quite look blue enough, so I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
But maybe somebody who's a banana expert is going to tell us.
The jury's still out. If you know what that is, let us know. Avocados that are looking, sort of okay, and then we have an orchard back here. The avocados definitely need more water, but we've got mango, persimmons, a cherry, European pears, and then Asian pears.
Yeah.
Just cut down all of the asparagus, so that's what this bed is.
Oh, I didn't realize. Okay.
Yeah, and then the cool thing is, what I do is I just run everything through the chipper shredder that we have, and then I mulch over the top of the bed with its own cuttings.
Great.
It's a good idea. And then obviously backyard garden, we're still in what is late summer, which is odd since...
Well, that's a giant eggplant.
Yeah.
I saw it.
I weighed one a couple weeks ago, and it was 2 pounds. And it was...
You know the bigger, was it broccoli, wasn't it?
Yeah, so
Huge.
I've grown some pretty large crops. 11-pound beet. So that thing was probably that big and that wide.
Yeah.
It was like a basketball. And then what else did I do? I did the giant broccoli that was bigger than my head. Some pretty big cauliflowers. And then
That's all on the Epic channel, isn't it?
it is,
Like,
yeah.
I remember seeing that.
It's either on the socials or in one of the videos.
Yeah.
But yeah, a bunch of random stuff. Like, this isn't intentional. It just sort of happens.
Yeah, no, I love it.
So yeah, it's cool. Compost bin over there.
I like your structure. It's simple, but then you can use it for so many things.
Exactly. So these hooks up here, we just strapped strings down over the summer, and we grow our tomatoes there. We had some issues with root knot nematode, so we didn't use this space this year. We do have plans to remedy the soil, hopefully, though, and get back to it next year.
Of course.
And then we go across with a netted trellis, and we do peas over the winter and spring.
Awesome.
It needs to be planted, but, you know.
So I actually don't have a compost system like this.
Okay. Yeah, you want to walk over and check it out?
Sure. So I have chickens, and I usually just kind of dump my stuff over, and my chickens take care of it.
Okay.
Because my space is nowhere near as big.
Sure.
And I know for some people this isn't even that big.
Yeah,
But,
right?
but for Southern California, this is huge.
Definitely. So,
you even have a gauge?
oh yeah. I mean, so this is a fun fact for me at least. This is a pretty hefty thermometer.
What's it?
And I have this cage over it because I've broken so many of them breaking down material. Like, I'll take a machete that usually sits right here, and I'll just be breaking down the organic material so that it breaks down faster in the compost bin. But I've broken probably 5. It just happens. It's terrible. It hurts every time. But yeah, we've got a 5-bay compost system. So this and the last one over there, those are the biggest bins. And then the middle 3 we use as storage. So this is finished compost in here with our Epic 1020. But I mean, this is pretty fine compost.
Looks pretty good.
I'm pretty happy with it. It's a little bit dry right now, but we've been using it consistently either to amend our potting soils or...
Top off.
Exactly, yeah, top off some of the beds because we're in desperate need of some compost.
Yeah.
But...
I mean, it looks so good.
Yeah, thanks.
Because it's all on drip.
It is all on drip irrigation, which is a massive help. Because, I mean, think about the space. If you were doing everything by hand, it would take up your whole day, right?
Yeah. You have this little loofah situation.
Yeah.
2 cattle panels?
Correct. Yeah, so 2 cattle panels and then some 8-foot T-posts that went down about 2 feet.
That was a lot of pounding.
Maybe a little bit more. They might be 6-footers, I don't know. But very simple, very cost effective and easy to do. Some zip ties right here, and then we have some extra reinforcement down there.
Oh, yeah.
But all that you need is some zip ties.
Yeah,
Like,
I just use zip ties.
these have been out all summer long, no cracking, not worried about them
I've
breaking
had
at all.
them for like 2 years before the UV rated like these. And,
Really?
And no issue.
Without taking them apart?
Yep.
That's pretty
Insane.
crazy. Yeah, that's wild.
I mean, the plants cover it, so then it kind of is
Sure.
fine. But
It's like a beard, right? Like beards.
Yeah.
That's why I grow a beard, you know? Cut down on the UV.
Me too.
Yeah. And then, yeah, I mean, this is the rest of the garden. So,
This pollinator space you've created, we've seen so many butterflies.
right? So butterflies, bees love it. A lot of moths actually this year, which have been really cool to see because the orange color to me is just so pretty. I love butterflies, but there's something special about a moth, you know? And not just a moth that hangs around your light out front, out front of your door, you know?
Yeah, there's so many different ones.
Yeah, but this is a pollinator patch, and then we've got bird feeders and
Yeah.
all sorts of cool stuff.
Little fountain for them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love the layout. It's fantastic.
So-
Look at this African blue basil.
Yeah,
It's always so pretty. Can't go wrong.
definitely not. And I got like super surgical with the whiskey barrel container planting this year. I've been trimming this back
Yeah.
roughly monthly, and it's done great. But we've got a ton of cool stuff. So this is
Is it curry?
There we go. Yeah, curry plant. And then
Parsley.
yeah, parsley, oregano, and then this is some sort of
Marjoram?
Italian.
Oh,
You know,
wait. No,
I
that's oregano.
think it's oregano, some sort of Italian herb. It starts
Oh.
with an S. I always forget the name. No idea what it is.
I don't
But
think I know that one.
yeah, these are not on irrigation, so they get watered once a week. It's just a relatively...
Which is not bad.
No, exactly.
Once a week is totally manageable.
But they're herbs, right? So they
Yeah.
don't need a whole lot of water.
Once established.
And then did you see this thing?
The rosemary.
The Christmas tree of rosemary?
Yeah. I mean, you could totally shape it.
Yeah. So it's super cool. And then we've got mint in this container right here.
Yeah, gotta control it.
Yeah, that gets reset maybe once a year.
Just
but
like complete haircut.
exactly, but it's been the same plant for 3 years now.
Yeah.
So definitely cool to see. And then
Yeah.
the other whiskey barrels are just sort of a mix of things. But yeah, very cool in the back, very serene.
Somewhat dependent on
Great
Yeah.
in the mornings.
chaos theory.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
We're like guerrilla filming because it's sunset, right?
This is the BTS.
Yeah.
The BTS.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go somewhere else now because they're still filming. Thank you, Paul. Okay. I don't want to interrupt their filming. They're filming some secret, well, not secret, but future stuff. And such a treat, totally unexpected. Paul had a few minutes to walk us through the garden that he manages. And we've been talking about design. I'm pumped because this project in Maine, we're doing so much design work. And, you know, this is an all 100% edible garden bed right behind me. And most people don't realize how pretty food can be. And you don't even need an entire garden full of that. You can just have some. And you don't have to start 100% on day one. You can start little by little. I know Kevin's story was he started just the front patio, and now he's grown it to so much more. I don't know about you, but I'm super inspired by Kevin's space. I'm going to be filming in Maine with the Epic team, powered by Home Depot, and I can't wait for you to see how it all comes out. I'm super pumped because I'm co-hosting with Jacques. You might know him from Jacques in the Garden. And we're gonna land in Maine. Paul's coming, and we're going to transform this space out there. You'll be able to follow along every single step of the way on the Home Depot channel when it launches in spring. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and make sure you subscribe so you can follow along and see what we're up to next. I'll see you in the next one.